I am Hossein Ahmadiniaz, defense attorney in several cases involving basic rights in Iran that I and with my several my colleagues as Nasrin Sotoudeh was defendants of human rights cases in Iran. As you know, judiciary in Iran is not independent, and in Iran we have not fair trials for the political cases, for the human rights cases in Iran, for the women's cases. So advocates in Iran cannot defend their clients well in the court because judiciary try to control bar associations. And this is the big important for us. So we try to help them. Unfortunately, in Iran, domestic law and international obligations are violated by the regime. For example, based on the Human Rights Declarations, Article 5, there was not be torture, but several accused persons in Iran or charged persons in Iran are tortured, and several people that are in jail killed by the regime as suicide. So in fact, there is not suicide. My colleague and I, working based on my job to defend of law, my clients and human rights. We are not doing political, we are not doing crime. Only we are doing my job to defense of human rights, law and rights. But regime don't allow us to help the people, workers, women's, who persons that in Iran criticize the regime. So unfortunately, our colleague arrested by this regime, acting, criticize against regime in Iran is forbidden. So it's very dangerous for us to criticize and defend of clients who criticize or protest against this regime. Nasrin Sotoudeh was one of my colleagues that he has some clients that criticize and protest against hijab in Iran. And who women's protest against hijab, they were condemned to 18 years jail. For example, Nasrin Sotoudeh is sentenced to 38 years jail and 148 slashes, and it's a very terrible. I think we need European countries, European Parliament to have a good dialogue with Iran about human rights, about sanctions against Iran's regime, about human rights. It's very important. At the moment, almost the people try to protest and criticize against the regime. And so based on the law in Iran, we hope to release these situations and to progress and promotions human rights cases in Iran. Thank you.
Thank you.